St. John Mary Kiwanuka Muzeeyi. Kiwanuka was a Muganda of the Buffalo clan, originating from Senge in Busiro County. His father was Bunyaga, who had many wives and about 100 children. Of these, 74 survived, 41 boys and 33 girls. His mother was Kaswa of the Manke clan. Kiwanuka was born at Minziro, at the boundary of Tanzania and Uganda. He was brought up at Kakuto in Bigada parish. It was Bigomba, an official in the private apartment of the king, who took Kiwanuka to the palace of King Mutesa I. Bigomba was in charge of the intelligence department. The boy worked as a page. Kiwanuka was exceptionally intelligent when he took up the Catholic instructions. It took him only 3 days. May I say it again? It took him only 3 days to learn all the prayers and the whole catechism that took on average learned 4 months. But for him, 3 days. And he had an exceptional devotion and knowledge in traditional medicine of various diseases. Though not told, John Mary Kiwanuka Muzeeyi was the first Ugandan religious, we can say. On Sunday, November the 1st, 1885, soon after his baptism and confirmation, he took Father Mapera, Father Rudel, aside to be a witness of his 4 vows to God. Call them vows. 1. Never to marry for the whole of his life. 2. Never to do anything that needed permission without the consent of his superiors, the missionaries. 3. All his money to be spent on religious services. 4. He gave himself to work for the sick and to baptize them at the point of death. Muzeeyi was arrested, beheaded, and his body thrown into a swamp, Jugula, between Menga and Namirembe hills on January the 27th, 1887, at the age of 35. Muzeeyi is the patron of the religious, doctors, nurses, hospitals, and learners. Remember, he died at the age of 35. And may I add something more on this? When Mutesa I left his Lubaga palace, never to go back. Why? Because of the plague that was moving so rapidly. And noticing that even one of his wives had been attacked by the plague and had died, Mutesa said, let me shift. So he ran away and he chose Kasubi. That's where he went. Kasubi. He died there on the 19th of October. It was the 19th of October, 1884. 1884. He never returned to Lubaga. So Muzeeyi said, the king has gone. And almost everybody is following him. But there are others, especially women, who are not strong enough to move. I remain to baptize particularly those who will be about to die and to bury them. Otherwise, the bodies will rot and the situation will become worse. Let me remain. Fortunately, the plague did not catch him. Otherwise, it was very contagious. So it explains why he's the patron of doctors, nurses, midwives, hospitals, in addition to being patron to learners and the religious. That's our John Mary Kiwanuka Muzeeyi. Got the name even Muzeeyi because he acted like an adult. Muzeeyi. theology.